I'm not late, right? Okay, no, I'm good. Oh, let's go. How are you doing, chat? It hit 11 and then one of my admins got kicked from my guild. Which is not the best thing to happen if you're trying to start the stream on time. Oh, I need to ping to Discord. That's something that I gotta do. Hello. Hello, whoa. Happens. Here we go. Ping that. Hi. There we go. All good. How's everyone doing tonight? At least for me, it's night. Whatever time of day y'all are having. Let's do some music on this one. Hoping and praying it works. Hello. Hi Rain, hi Katsu, hi Singapore is nice. Hey Mortality. Bro, aged like 20 years since I last saw him. Okay. It's the mustache and nothing else. What time is it? It's 11 for me. Hi, Bologna Sandwich, Bacon Boy, Magma Above. How's everyone doing tonight? Why are you streaming at 2 a.m.? Because it's combat time. It's time to grind. Alright. So, first things first, gotta collect these minions. I'm incredibly bald and had like fishing 17 with none of the recipes unlocked, so I already did one round and got a lot. But this should hopefully finish up all of the fishing collections, or maybe not actually, it depends. Also, if you did not watch the last stream, pardon the very, very low quality camera. I'm currently at home on break, which I will not be next week. But I have decided that I will... Oh, I realized that I can like actually read chat. I forgot about that. I have my phone down there. But I've decided that I'm going to stream 2 times a week in 2023. Even if I'm busy, I figure I could spare two hours of the week. So that's what I'm trying to do. Very inconvenient that I decided to do that while I was at home with minimal streaming equipment. But next week I should be back in the dorm. Everything's set up and all good. But that's what's going on. Oh, my break-in's Monday? Yeah, me too. But, you know, I gotta like travel and everything. I honestly thought you would break your resolution 1 week. I'm sorry for doubting you. See, this is exactly why I kept it for 1 week. This is exactly why. I needed to prove it. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but hi, Simply Sample. It's been a hot minute. How's it going, man? Hi, Lenny. That's so cool. I do only have one monitor, so I am reading comments off of my phone down on the side. It's slightly goofy. It's slightly goofy. I'm gonna turn this down one because stuff is loud. Also, ignore that. Nothing is going on. Absolutely nothing. Just woke up. That's crazy because I am procrastinating going to sleep right now. I really should be packing up actually, since I leave like tomorrow morning, but it happens. Hey Reese, how's it going? Nice mustache. Thank you. I've been growing it out for 2 years. I actually don't know how long it's been since I shaved. Alright. I gotta do some combat things. I am recording, right? I did all the proper streaming stuff so that Niche cannot yell at me. Alright, cool. No reason to make my editor angry this time. Let's go. Currently procrastinating an assignment, doing an hour. Let's go. That's how you gotta do it. That's the only way. Alright, I don't know how, but I did some grinding of Revenantes before. And when do my classes start again? On Monday. I'm taking computer science, which my advisor said like you will literally die if you take this class since you haven't taken 2 prerequisites, but like you technically have. So I'm taking that. I'm taking discrete mathematics, which sounds scary, and I hope it won't be as scary as it sounds. And then I'm taking botany, which is really cool. Which kind of computer science? I think it's just an intro one. What was I saying? Anyway, I was testing damage, and I deal 6,000 with this, 4,000 with this. I have no idea why. It feels like this one should be better, but that's how it is. Yo! Mortality, welcome to the house cat tier. Thank you, my man. Also, just a heads up, I kind of forgot what the tiers are, but I am probably gonna go ahead and make only one tier, which is like $1 in the near future. Because I cannot be bothered to deal with different tiers of stuff anymore. And also, it just seems like a better system. Anyway, or does that not exist anymore? I think mortality might have already gotten a sign. It do not matter too much. If he wants another one, I can give him another one, but less money for you. Hey, I'm gonna be for real. I had exactly 0 people. What are they called on YouTube? Joined members. Yep. But I had exactly 0 members except for myself. And I'm not going to be losing $7 a month because YouTube only pays me 70% of it, and I have to buy my own membership. So I'm not going to be losing $3 a month. It's just not happening. Yeah, that kind of happens when you don't upload for like 6 months. What am I doing? I need to get people in this lobby. /stream open 10. Let's do some Revenant Slayers. Go to bed? No. Sid, I made a resolution that I would stream 2 times a week, and I cannot let them make fun of me because of it. I'm not failing. Literal first week. Is this the Iron Man? Nah. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing the Iron Man. Honestly, maybe just for like personal stuff. I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'll have enough time for it. We shall see. Cat, you're still nicked? I'm downtime. I forgot about that. Also, absolute fire nick that wasn't taken. College streams about to go hard for real. Ready for the Toby cameo. Just drop out of college to play Minecraft. Honestly, you're right. That's how I should do it. Alright, basically I'm just gonna warp everyone into my lobby, and then y'all are gonna help me with this. And you have no say in the matter. Do you remember the Skyrock incident? Skyrock incident? No. I do not. Toby versus Josh Smash stream? Honestly, I'm trying to take more like creative freedom in what I make instead of just Skyblock, and I would be very down to like at least do some sort of Smash stream. That would be very fun. Why are we needed in this lobby? Because I will die. That's why. No way, Zingle, how's it going? So as long as I have like at least 1 or 2 competent people, I should be okay. Well, I guess this is how I find out. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. That's what I like to see. And I should be able to get decent amounts of combat XP as well as Revenant. Catlord, who is D's? I've only heard of Nuts. Who is D's? Yo, Izzy, welcome to the house cat tier. Now I kind of have to like give the spiel every time. Man, I really need to change this system quickly. But just a heads up, I will be changing the membership system very shortly so that there's just one tier, which is $1. You'll still get the benefits of house cat until then, which I think is like a sign on my island or something. I don't really remember actually. Why not use a better sword? I don't know how this game works anymore. Is there a better sword that I could get? Sign in private channel. Okay, cool. Because what I've been noticing is that like, and this is actually why I'm doing this, is like everything that I want to use is like, oh, tough luck, bucko. You gotta get combat 417 in order to use this item, which I do not have. So that's why I am trying to get combat 417, because then I can do stuff by myself. Is Fishy Cult still a thing? No, but we have a much better guild called, wait for it, Catlord's Kittens. I hate it every time. I hate it. Bro hasn't known the meta since Superior? Nah, I'm, well, fishing, but I know that Crimson's good, but that also has a 24 requirement. If there's been something past that, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it though. Can I be your Discord kitten? Anytime. Meow for us? Absolutely not, unless you pay me money. I didn't reset the quest. It happens. I do a little silly goofiness. Actually, how it's 500 per, right? It'd be cool if I could level up to 6 and use the Revenant Falchion that I have. Falchion. Do I have a floor 5 completion? No, I don't. That's the other route that I could take, which is like do dungeons and be able to use those weapons. But that's for bald people, and I hate dungeon. Not actually, but I don't know. Wait, you do need combat for dungeon. I'm being smart. I knew that the entire time. If you're trying to get combat 24 for Isle, Bestiary is probably the fastest way. Yeah, I know, but Bestiary just ruins my entire life and soul, and I want to cry and I hate it. So I'm not doing that. I'll probably do it like in my own time, but it doesn't feel like good stream material. At least with this, it seems somewhat exciting. I did say that I'd do it for money. Meow. I feel dirty. Got there legit. Zam, that's crazy actually. I need to do that. But for now, I want to at least get Zombie 6 so that I can use the Falchion that I have. But yeah. So once I get there, then I probably won't do this anymore. But for now, I'm gonna just... Oh my god. Computer's dying. Can you use the Aurora set? Maybe. No, just because I did not in fact upload on January 6, 2021 does not mean I was at the Capitol building. I don't have enough money to like get a plane ride there. So you know I wasn't there. Hi, briefing. I feel like you were there. I would never. I would never steal a chair. Do they have chairs there? Are they like bolted in or something? I don't know. You could have walked. Yeah, you know me. Cross-continental running to the Capitol building. I was determined, man. Tara boot fly to DC. Yeah, it was actually pretty easy. I just like got my aspect of the void and I got there pretty quick. Is that real briefing? I love real briefing. I hate fake briefing though. I don't know the context of it, but someone just said neutered. Damn. This is so sad. What pet are you using? Only the best combat pet. Ammonite. You know it. I actually have I have a wolf. Dumb. Oh my god, that would have been so like Thank you for questioning that. I appreciate it. Please say you have a cookie and god potion. Of course I have a cookie, and I don't have a god potion. Of course I have a cookie and god potion. Of course. Okay, everyone's coming with me. You didn't upload on September 11th, 2001. Were you at the World Trade Center? Nah. Man, I wasn't even born then. I'm chilling in the World Trade Center as an embryo, you know me. Point proven. Do you know how much you and Average sound alike? It's actually insane. No, not again. I thought I'd escape the voices. The voice compare. I thought I'd escape the voices has a very different meaning than voice comparisons. Hey, hi Matthew. Why so lot? Because it's combat grinding time. Prime combat hours. Why else? Buy shady add-ons merch and you both will be identical. Did something happen that I was not aware of? Bingo is fun, they said. Oh, I forgot to do SBE, man. It's so difficult to read chat at like this angle on my phone. I thought wearing glasses would make it easier, but it does not. Recently got banned for cheating at M7. Damn. Rip the homie, man. I deserve that. I helped with that kill. What do I have on my wolf? Ew. That I just realized how much like getting a god pot and changing pet. It took me down like 40 kills to spawn boss. That's crazy. That's like a 30 like a 33% decrease in combat EXP farming time. Engineering major, by the way. Hi, Pinons. Pinon. Catlord, you sound dead inside. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that it's late at night. YouTuber, your Skyblock level is kinda bad. Agree. I gotta kill myself now. It's over. There's no recovering from that. I have to go. There's no how am I supposed to my Skyblock level. I thought you were lying about streaming this year. Absolutely not, Nishidon. I would never lie. I would never lie. I subscribed and like all. I love Fanabus. Unfortunately, they are level 206 and I am level 216 on my main account, so I cannot speak to them. No one had any faith in you actually streaming? Well, I don't understand why. I have such a good track record. Like, you'd think that they'd have faith in me. Man. Was Catlord wiped? No, I'm on a separate profile. Man, first I get my Skyblock level insulted, and now this. Yeah, we should just like say that I was wiped and transfer the 2 billion coins over to this profile. And just like act like I earned it. That would be kind of funny. Shut up, I posted a video today on my other channel. I've just been completely ignoring the chat. I don't know what's going on. Yes, Catlord wiped for saying meow while streaming. You know me. I do a bit of meowing. But only for money though. I would never do that for free. However, for $2, I will completely degrade my self-image. I'm just completely ignoring chat. A very good streamer. Well, like, I have to, like, look down and to the right, and it's difficult to farm combat when I'm looking down and to the right. So it's like, you know, should I keep on farming or should I be a good streamer? I think that the answer is obvious. What are you doing tier 4 revs for? Because I can't do tier 5s. I don't have the combat for it. I'm also doing it with a void sword. And the best part about streaming is now I have to guilt trip Ari the monkey into playing. Why are you doing it with the void sword? Because I don't know any better weapons, Saltlaw. I don't know what's happened. I've lost all of my knowledge of Skyblock. Isn't void sword a good weapon? Buy like an AOTD. Your hype giant sword acts with a shredded won't like. I can't do that with combat 19. And I don't want to play on my main right now. AOTV. No, it's not better. Look, watch. 6.8k, 9.6k. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. What about you made a new profile? Yeah. Why? So I came back after not playing for a really long time, and I was just like, this feels weird. So then I made a new profile, and I've 4 months ago, and then like made 2 videos, and then I didn't play on it anymore, and so now I'm playing on it again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, aspect of Dragon. These nuts across your face. Let's see. That's a lot more money. Let's go legendary. Right. It's legendary, right? Hope I'm lost. Is aspect of the drag. What? Huh? Skyblock wants to see me fail. Lowest price. Aspect of Dragon. Let's just buy a good one. Like none of these are booked up. That one looks good. You think that's a good purchase? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Spicy aspect of Dragon, 2.5 mil. Sure, let's go for it. All right, how much damage does this deal? Oh my god, that does so much more. Why did no one tell me about this? What? Let's go. I have Contra. Okay. Red stained glass. Yo. Wait. Among Us. No, that's get out of my head. 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 I can't accept that. I can't. I'm gonna cry. Chat, I can't handle this right now. I'm not in a good enough mental state. I will break down. Among Us. Why was it red? Why was it so sus? Hello kitten. Hi. Sus Among Us. I want to rip out my hair. So true. Catlord right click mage. How much damage does that deal? 19,000. Bonk. Did you hear about the Kudra hunt and how counting 29 Among Us shapes in a cat picture is part of the Huh? Excuse me, Saltlaw. What did you just say to me? I'm gonna need you to repeat that one. Like 29 Among Us shapes is part of a quest. Let's VC. Yeah. Explain this one to me. Hold on. I have no idea if voice chat is set up or not, but search salt lol. Hi Salt.
Hi, Cap.
I'm gonna need you to explain what you were talking
So,
about
okay, so do
right
you
now.
know the Kudra Hunt at all?
The Kudra. Yeah, that's the one that like that.
Ari's like at the head and Hypixel and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when they updated, well, when they updated the Blazing Fortress, right, to the Crimson Isle, the admin that made the Golden Ball Hunt like years ago made another one. But if the Golden Ball Hunt is like the first day of preschool, the Kudra Mandible Hunt is like your AP Calculus final.
Okay.
So it's like way more extreme and way more complicated. And instead of taking 4 days to solve, it took 8 months to solve.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it happened just a couple weeks ago. But basically, the whole point of the hunt was one cosmetic armor set, like a trophy armor set, and then a legendary talisman.
Oh.
And so, what you have to do, so for the boots of the armor set, it's all these. So do you know Kudra, right? The boss.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's the Lava Kraken boss, and all of the people on, well, not all of them, but some of the people on the Crimson Isle are just NPCs for this quest, and they all just talk about how amazing Kudra is and how great Kudra is.
Yeah.
And so what you have to do is for the boots, and these all took months to figure out, and trial and error and trial and error and trial and error. But the boots is, they're one of the NPCs tells you that you have to visit him in the past. And so there's actually a mechanic that is actually part of the game now forever because of this quest. And you
Oh.
know how you can go to other islands from like one island, like across servers?
Yeah.
So like you can be in the hub if you're in the gold mine or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So lately they've been having like barrier walls like prevent you from doing that. But there's one that still works. And if you're in the deep caverns lobby, the Nether Island is the old one. It's the old Blazing Fortress. So you have to go over there, and he's sitting in there, and he's like, "Oh, you found me in the past, right? Because it's the old Blazing Fortress."
Yeah.
And then he tells you that he really likes Netherrack and Magma Cream, and you need 1024 enchanted magma and 1024 enchanted Netherrack. And if you bring that to him, he says, "Oh, looks like you cheated and didn't get this yourself." So then you have to go back and you have to get 5 million Netherrack collection and 5 million Magma Cream
What? That's so
collection.
cool.
And so you have to hand mine 5 mil Netherrack collection. And it's just like, I think with optimal speeds and a snail pet, which is from the Nether update, it's probably like 25 hours, I think, of fucking mining Netherrack.
Oh
And
my
then,
god. That's
so
so
once you have that,
funny.
it doesn't work unless it's a Tuesday in real life.
Just
And
because?
and then yeah, just because I think it's what it has to do with one of the chat lines he says. Like there's some sort of hint. Like he says like the
Okay.
second day or something. It correlates to something, but it has to be a Tuesday in real life or it doesn't work.
It would
And then
be
you
it
get
would be
the
so funny
boots.
if they just like did that just like without mentioning anything.
Without no hints. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
everything has a hint. Everything has a hint. Okay. So then that's the boots. And all of these have addition numbers, by the way. Pigicle has, I think he has first, first, second, second. And then this other guy has second, second, first, first. But basically, okay, so that's the boots. Then the pants, there's a guy that tells you that he'll give you a relic for something really nice. And he tells you that you need to mine, you have to get him a certain mineral. No, he wants the relic, and he'll give you
Okay.
the pants for the relic, but you have to get the relic from a certain mineral block. And this is bullshit because all you have to do is during a cataclysmic volcano eruption, which is like 1.6% of all volcano eruptions or something.
Hmm.
If you use a Devon's drill with Heart of the Mountain 7, or else it doesn't work,
Okay.
and mine a random block. Well, it's not random, but it's seemingly random. The way you get it is what you have to do is with 4,000 mana, there's a singular bookshelf in the mage area, and this island is massive, okay?
Yeah.
So there's one bookshelf in the mage area that if you right click it while you have 4,000 mana, it'll take 4,000 mana, and it says like, you use your intelligence to pull out a book from the shelf. And the numbers read 2 and 22. And I don't know what they did, but apparently those numbers like give you the coordinates or something, and it's some random ass block in a wall. And if you left click that block with a Devon's drill while a cataclysmic eruption goes going on, you get the Kudra relic, and then you bring it back to the guy and he gives you the pants.
That's absurd.
Then there's a guy above the stronghold, which is like the actual fortress part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Arch, and his skin is just a like netherrack texture. And you talk to him, and he tells you that, you know, lately people have been getting really, you know, aggressive and separated, and no one's really working together anymore. And so what you have to do is you have to have 2 people wearing Ember armor with a Kudra pet that is level 81 or higher sit in the center of the Mage Town Square, and then 2 other people with Ember armor and a level 81 or higher Kudra pet sit in the Barb Town Square. And then you have those 2 more people with that exact gear in the Stronghold. And then if you talk to Arch, he'll give you the chest plate because he says, "Wow, you're such a good team member," or whatever. And then the helmet is the one that took the longest. This is the
Okay.
one that took
That
8 months.
So
Ready?
all the others were easy.
This is the BS. This is the absolute BS. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's a man named the Kudra Believer.
Yeah, I remember seeing
And
him.
he tells you that he's like a disciple of Jesus, because the only thing he talks about is that Kudra's gonna come back. Our Lord and Savior Kudra, the Lava Kraken, will return to us once more. Okay? And he says that he really just believes that it's gonna happen at some point. But he really wants you to donate money, because the money will make Kudra bestow you with luck. But he's just a con man and he wants money. So, if you give him one, so he sits near a rare like a structure on the island called the Flag Blast Pool.
Yeah.
And a Flag Blast is a squid that can only be spawned in that pool, and it's like a really low chance. I don't know the numbers, but it's like only a certain amount of them have been spawned on the server ever.
Isn't that like the 1
So-
billion HP squid?
I think it's 500 mil, but during Derpy it was a bill, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you have to get a lead, give it fire resistance, give it water breathing, and put it right next to the guy. And then if you right click him and pay him 1 million coins, and then he'll say like, "Oh, I think that worked. You've received a blessing." And then the blessing only lasts for so long, I think maybe 30 minutes or something. And then you have to go into a Kudra boss fight. And if you beat the Kudra fight while that little blessing effect is still on, someone named the Weird Sailor will spawn in like the back corner of the boss fight room, like on some random lava pool. And it's like a weird like hipster skin, and he's sitting in a minecart. There's like his little metal boat or whatever, I don't know.
Okay.
And he says a bunch of weird cryptic voice lines, well not voice lines, but text lines, that give clues to what you need to do. So he tells you like, "Oh, I'm the world record swimmer, I can hold my breath for 15 seconds. Or he'll tell you, "Oh, I really want to go to the circus soon," and everything is spelled wrong. And he'll be like, "Oh, I have a really good sense in fashion," and "Oh, you know, it's been really chilly here." So what you have to do is you have to get a Bonzo mask because he wants to go to the circus. And you have to put respiration 1 on it and nothing else because he can hold his breath for 15 seconds. And then you have to get an elegant tux with nothing on it because he really likes fashion.
Yeah.
And then you have to get a lava rod and use ice bait and fish in the block adjacent to him. And then he will, it's like a chance during that time to fish up a wet napkin. And the wet napkin is a special item that's a map. And on it, there's 2 things. So when you hold it out, it's an image. It's an image file because it's a map.
Yeah.
And the image file is the thing I told you about earlier. It's a cat hanging on a tree that says "hang in there." And
I
but
would
the real
I
Yeah.
would be so mad if,
But on the
if that
bottom-
happened.
on the bottom of the wet napkin, it actually says a formula, but half of it's blocked out, and that's what took so long. So, I will read you the formula
Okay.
and try to see if this makes any sense. So, on the napkin, it says the total. And then you know how you can obfuscate text in Minecraft and make it like glitch and like scroll through a bunch of numbers really quickly?
Yeah.
Like how like the little symbols when you recomp something, like those little the glitched letters. So the total of 8 of those glitched letters plus time times time, all of that subtracted from thrice the commencement, then added 2 more glitched blanks of yourself, the whole thing elbowed.
Ah, yes, of course.
Okay, this is what Pigicle spent 8 months on and wasted 15 billion coins donating random numbers to the guy. Because he just takes the money.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
The total, you're gonna lose your shit. And if people in chat don't know this, they're gonna lose their shit too.
1.
The 8 blanks is the amount of netherrack on the Crimson Isle.
That's...
Including ones inside the island that aren't visible.
Oh, that's nasty.
Not just the surface ones. It's every netherrack block loaded on the world. Loaded on that island. And it's 8 digits long. It's like 2 point something million.
That's crazy.
Okay. Then the next part of it is plus time times time, time squared. And time in this instance is the day of the calendar it is out of 365. So it's not like, oh, January 5th, it's 5. That is the 5th day out of 365 days of the year. Got it? So if it's December 31st, it's 365 squared. If it's today, it's 5 squared. Okay?
Yeah.
All of that subtracted from thrice the commencement. And the commencement, commence just means like to occur or to come about. And so it's just the ID of the forum post of the release of the Crimson Isle. so 3 times that number. Then add 2 glitched blanks of yourself. That's where the Among Us comes in. If you look closely at the wet napkin image, the little cat hanging on a tree that says hang in there with a little smiley face, there's little pixel art hidden in there. And I will show you the image. I think I have it downloaded. I'll DM it to you and you can look at it if you want.
Got it.
But basically, this image of this cat hanging on a tree. Here, I just DM'd it to you. That's the image. It's kind of small though. You have to, it's only like full size in Minecraft. But basically, when you look at it closely, and if you increase it's easier if you increase the contrast in Photoshop or something. But there's little parts where like a color is like 1 shade wrong, and it makes an Among Us shape.
Oh. Yeah, no,
And
I can't see it at all.
Yeah,
just
you
like
can't. Hold up. I don't know
in
how
the
to show it to
browser.
you.
No, I believe you. I understand like what
Yeah.
it's doing,
So
but
I
that's
think
crazy.
yeah, and there's 29 of them. There's 29 hidden Among Us shapes, and it's just that simple, like 3 pixels, then the 2 other pixels to make like the visor, right? And then so there's 29 of those in that image, and so that's the 2 blanks, and it's 29 of yourself. So it's 29 times the amount of characters in your Minecraft username. So it's different per player and per day.
That's ridiculous.
So for me, Saltwall 7 characters, it would be 29 times 7. Right?
Yeah.
And then it says the whole thing elbowed. And elbowed is spelled E-L-B-U-O-D, and it's the word double spelled backwards. So you multiply everything by -2. Because it's the backwards of a double.
And like Pigicle figured this one out.
Well, a lot of it was because of a thing Jacob Ruby did. So Deuces made the hunt and then got hired at Amazon. So that happened. So Jacob Ruby, another admin, took on the hunt.
Okay.
And he did a thing. It was taking too long because December. By the time it came December, it was already like 8 months since they released it. It came out in April. So he started doing a thing called the Advent of hints. So every day he would give a small hint for Christmas.
Oh, that's cool.
But I was actually in a hidden VC in that Discord for one time, and it was funny because Ari was like, "Come on, guys, he's not gonna hand us a hint on the silver platter," because we were playing party games with him, and everyone wanted to give us a hint. But Ari was like, "Come on, he's not gonna hand us a hint on a silver platter," and then he warps us to a prototype lobby, uses admin to just change the blocks in the lobby and builds out a literal silver platter with iron blocks, and then puts a sign on it, and it just says -2. So that's how Pig found the L-bound thing.
That's goofy.
And basically, when you figure out all that, you plug in the day and your username characters, you'll get a value that's between 13.1 million and 13.4 million. And then if you get the Flag Blast to be near the guy, you hold the wet napkin and you donate exactly the amount of coins he wants. From that equation, he will give you the Kudra follower helmet.
That's so cool.
And then, now that you have all 4 armor pieces, right? When you have all 4 armor pieces, you can actually go ahead to the last NPC. And his name is Draku. And he's over by like the Kudra skull itself, next to like the Blaze Slayer area.
Yeah.
And he tells you, he doesn't say anything to you until you're wearing the full Kudra follower set. And if you wear it, he says, you know, I just don't think I can talk to you yet. And then if you talk to him during a cataclysmic volcanic eruption, he says, well, I would talk to you, but it doesn't seem like everything is right. And so what you have to do is you have to either bribe or convince the entire lobby to listen to you. Because the conditions that he wants in order to talk to you is that no player can have a block below their feet.
What?
In the entire Crimson Isle server. Whatever, like 35 people I think it is?
Yeah.
If there's a block below anyone, he will not talk to you.
That's
So,
absurd.
what's good about this is AOTV spamming upwards. I mean, if you crouch on the very corner of a block, it doesn't count as being on that block. It'll put you over
Oh,
air,
that's
so
good.
most people do.
Just like 35 people in the VC, just like,
Yeah.
all right, jump.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Rabbit Potion, there's a lot of leeway there because you jump so high.
Yeah.
But the problem is when there's a couple nons in the lobby. Like I did this today. I helped Ari get his. I mean, I've done like nothing for the actual hunt. Like I know like I've been part of the hunt, but I didn't actually get the items myself.
Yeah. All I've
Well, I'm
done is just like give Ari like 200 mil. Like a couple
Nice.
weeks ago.
You know, I've been like helping like discuss ideas, but I've really never gotten any. I think I just have the chest plate, which is like the easiest one you can get, but whatever. But the problem is I helped Ari get his talisman today, and it's soulbound, by the way.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so you have to do all of this. 5 mil netherrack collection, 5 mil magma collection, all these weird. You need a Devon drill, you need all these things. But yeah. So basically, what happened today is there were 3 people in the lobby we were in that were nons, and they were like, "I'm not going to jump or listen to you unless you pay me." We're like, bro. So Ari paid them all like 5 mil to leave, and they finally left. And then like more people came. And we were like, please, everyone, just jump, just get on a corner, just do anything. And then we finally got it, and Ari got his talisman. But
Oh,
what you have to do is
that's why
you
he
have
was
to-
like calling me earlier today.
maybe.
I think he was just like calling me when
Did
I
he
was at
want
work.
for YouTube rank?
I'm not sure. Probably.
He was begging anyone with YouTube rank to like warp people out because people
Yeah.
often join like YouTube parties. But yeah, and once he finally lets you talk to him, the talisman's not free.
Oh.
It's 100 million coins,
Oh, that's not too bad.
1,024 enchanted red sand,
I don't know the price of that.
1,024 enchanted mycelium, and 64 Kudra teeth, a stack of Kudra teeth. And you get 1 per Kudra chest you open.
Oh,
And you also need them
damn.
to upgrade the Kudra armor sets.
That's so yucky. That's so much stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm convinced that like Hypixel Skyblock is like a government experiment to like
It is. Oh, it is.
train children to be like
Corporate slaves.
yeah, detectives against like foreign adversaries or something. That's insane.
Yeah, so that's the whole hunt. It took 8 months to solve it.
But like it's completely done now.
Yes. And also, by the way, the whole time. Oh, here's the big plot twist. So remember the guy So basically, the whole time we've been talking about this, people data mined and figured out that there's another item in the game that has exactly the same texture as the golden ball,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called the Kudra Mandible, and it's another reforged stone, and it's a reforged stone for fishing gods that gives the same stats as all the other ones for like sea creature chance and speed, but it has a perk that significantly reduces the amount of HP you summon sea creatures with, like the Frail enchantment.
Oh
You
yeah.
might be thinking that's stupid, but it is really good because there's 2 new sea creatures that are mythics,
Mm-hmm.
and they both have hundreds of millions of health and one-shot you. So reducing that health would be a big help. So everyone's like,
Oh.
"Oh, this is not only really cool, but really useful, right?" So the whole hunt was trying to figure out how to get this reforged stone at the very end, because like, come on, it has the same texture as the golden ball. But if you go to the guy that you pay coins to, and you pay him 4,202,022 coins, which is not a 420 joke. It's just April 20th, 2022, which is the date of the Crimson Hour release.
Mm-hmm.
And you give it to him while the flag blast is nearby. He gives you a fish. It's a salmon. And it's called red herring.
Man.
It's called red herring. And it says, sometimes patience is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little and it seems like it's not worth it. And you waited, and you wonder why you waited so long for something just so disappointing. And that's a quote from the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. At the end credit scene, Captain America just looks at the scene. It's a joke if you watch the movie, but they just put that quote on there to distract people because, oh look, now maybe something's Marvel related, and oh, it's called red herring, fuck you. It's called red herring because the Kudra Mandible is the red herring, and it's not real.
What?
There is no Kudra Mandible.
Huh?
They put it in the files so that if people looked in the files, they would try to get it. It's not obtainable. The hunt is over. It's just the armor pieces and the talisman.
Damn.
And all the admins confirmed it. When people bought the talisman, the admins went in and like officially ended the hunt and said GG to all the people that helped. It's not real.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
It is the red herring. There is no Kudra Mandible. That's why they have the same texture.
That's so goofy.
And it's on Bazaar too. It's a Bazaarable item. If you go to Talisman Reforges, or no, just the Reforged Stone section, you can click buy and sell Kudra Mandible, but there's none for sale because it's not real.
Wait, for real?
Yes. Do such BZ, look at high Reforged Stones, I think, and then look at the one that has exactly the same texture as the Golden Ball.
Oh. Yeah.
It's
Damn.
not real.
That's insane. It's really cool that they like put something like that in the game. But that's crazy.
They just trolled everyone. It's never been real.
Damn.
Yeah, once Pigacle and Pogo Duck, which are the 2 main guys that did everything, they got edition 1 and 2 on everything. They just were like, "Yep, hunt's over. Good job, everyone." We're like, "What happened to the mandible?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's not real."
Didn't exist actually.
Like, I will hold up. Let me actually. I need to find because I'm in the Hunter Discord. Let me see exactly what they said because I think it was more professional than that. But that was just kind of a moment.
Hell, cope, seethe, skill issue.
Yeah, that was a seethe moment. Hunt tested. Hunt announcements. Okay. Yeah, so fucking randomly, there's just a message. Advent Hunt 20. It's so convenient and like coincidental. They solved the hunt on Christmas.
Oh, really?
Hey, December 25th is when they solved the hunt.
That's cool.
Because they needed,
Combat 20.
It's so funny. So like they did the Advent of hunts or whatever, and they solved it on Christmas. Like that's so convenient and funny to me. But basically, what happened is basically like they already had the full set, and so in the last couple days they were trying to get the talisman because that was the last thing they needed.
Yeah.
It's like the hint, he gave 3 hints on the 25th, which is why.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's why they got it, because he's like, here's your Christmas present. So Jacob Ruby said on the 20th, the first hint was Dracu is quite introverted. No need to give him, what's the word? A startle? I guess that works. I know there's another word though. as in jump. Got it? Okay. Jump scare. Ah, that's the word. And then the next hint is a lot, a little. Dracu doesn't care, just so long as everyone's cooperating and having fun. Then, if a little isn't working, have you tried a lot? Dracu likes to pretend sometimes. It's usually just as fun as the real thing. That's a hint to the fact that you don't have to jump. You can just be over an air block.
Hmm.
And then the last one is the Kudra follower hunt has been solved. GG. And then in italics, the mandible is a lie, which is a fucking Portal reference. And then the next thing in the channel is just Pigicle, and it's a screenshot, and it's just him holding the artifact. Like, he just has it now, and you're like, what? It was 7 minutes after the last hint.
Damn, so he got it fast.
Yeah. Because I think, I don't know, but I think, and then the next one is Wesley, another one of the hint. They're just him holding the artifact. Because I think it's just, they were all in a lobby. They got lucky or something. I don't know, like the full story. They must have been in a lobby with like no one, and they all were just like, all right, everyone jump, and then they got it.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then the next thing is just Deuces tweeted, congrats to Pigicle and the other hunters for solving the mystery of the Kudra followers. Really impressive effort for all of you. The mandible is a lie.
Damn.
So it's just not real. That's it. It's just not real.
It's just not real. Hunt's over.
Yeah. And Dragoon made all these videos about the Kudra mandible hunt.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been called the Kudra mandible hunt the whole time, and it's not real.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's terrible. And
So
there's,
now,
like, the Discord is just getting ready for like the next hunt that the admins make.
mhm.
Because they've also done more than the Golden Ball. They did the Halloween hunts, the like alchemist experiments. Those were puzzles with addition items on them too.
Oh, cool.
That was Halloween of 21 and then Halloween of 22. And those are pretty funny. They're all made by the same admins.
Oh,
Those are
yeah.
really funny.
But like they're going to
Yeah, they're probably gonna continue doing it. So the
Yeah.
Discord is instead of being called anything specific, it's just now called Hunters. It's
Yeah,
just whenever they
think
release a new
I
puzzle, they're just
joined it.
all gonna do it. Yeah. And the Halloween one is really funny. To get the legend, they're all just like, they're all everything you need to do in the Halloween set. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a literal interpretation of everything. Everything
Huh.
is the most literal, and they're made up new items just for the quest. Like he's like, one of the lines is like, the guy really wants his spiders cold or something. So if you fish in the spider's den with ice bait and an ice rod, there's like a chance you get a frozen spider out of the water.
Oh, neat.
And then like one of them's like called like, I don't know, it's called like free spider or something. And what you have to do is you have to you know those like tools you get from the Crystal Hollows. You have to like get like for the jade crystal, like you have to give like the gold miner his like gold axe back or whatever. And they're called like scavenged tools.
Yeah.
Those are literally just quest items, but if you combine in, I think it's an anvil or a crafting table or something, the gold one and the emerald one, it makes an iron one. And that doesn't work for anything in the Crystal Halls, but if you use that iron hammer and right-click one of the iron bars in the spider's den next to the grandma wolf, it lets one of the spiders out of the cage, and you get a free spider. And then, like, one of them is you need fairy's wings. So if you make shears and right-click a fairy in dungeons, it chops its wings off. It's like brutal, bro. Like, holy shit, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
And then the final one is really funny. He says nothing's better than a burger and fries. So you have to bring him 2 pieces of bread. You have to go to the NPC that everyone uses for contraband, like the section of the builder with like the made-up player heads. And you have to get a lettuce head. And then you have to get a tasty cheese from rats. And then I think that's it for the burger itself. And then you know how you get French fries?
Potato.
They turned the hunter knife from the race into a minion upgrade slot. And so if you put the hunter knife in a potato minion, it doesn't produce potatoes, it produces French fries.
No shot they made the hunter knife useful. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then when you use his burger and fries, you get a rare talisman.
That's
or an
cool.
artifact or whatever. Very, very silly and goofy. And they're all just
Yeah.
literal. Like I think one of them is called like it's like soggy pumpkin or something, and you have to take an appalled pumpkin from the builder and then
I
go
love appalled
underwater.
pumpkin.
If you go underwater fully with an appalled pumpkin on your head, it turns into a soggy wet pumpkin or something.
Oh, cool.
It's really stupid. Like all of them are just so literal. Like it's the most literal thing in this game. It just like custom made up items just for those little explanations.
Yeah. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream.
All right.
But thank you for explaining all that to me. That's insane. That like that's just all a thing that was in the game.
Yeah. It took 8 months for them to figure it out, and it has Among Us's.
Yeah.
Among Us number, bro.
Among
29.
Us.
I don't know why they picked 29 either. Why didn't they pick like 69?
I don't know. It was goofy.
Goofy.
All
All
right.
right.
Nice talking to you, man.
Bye, Cat. Nice
Bye
talking to you.
bye.
Bye, stream. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Oh my god, all that made my brain hurt. There's so much stuff in that hunt. Like I didn't even realize all that was going on during that time. That's crazy. How does Skyblock do that? Lore stream. Caught up on the Skyblock lore now. Let's go. And I got like 3 times damage upgrade by buying an aspect of the dragons. So many aneurysms. Bro, that's insane that people figured that out. Like even with the hints, that's crazy. They watched Netherwork grow for 12 hours straight. Yeah, I imagine the failed ones would be really funny. Okay, anyway. I went ahead and headed back to the island because this is the last thing I need. Bam, look at that, level 6. Claim those rewards right there. And I got a Skyblock level. Wow, I'm 47 now. But now I can use my Reaper Falchion. Should be a lot easier to beat these guys in the future. Very cool. I actually did level up my combat as well, so now I'm combat 20. Kind of cracked at the game. But yeah. What's the 100? I don't know what the Hunter's Discord invite is. You can probably find it on like the forums or something. But yeah, thank y'all for coming out to the late night combat stream. It is currently 12 a.m. So I should probably end the stream so that I can like pack and actually sleep. PST user, it's the only real time zone, Salt. Come on, man. Come on. It's the only real one. Let's go. Let's go, fellow PSTer. But yeah. I'm gonna be driving for like 5 hours tomorrow, so I should probably get some sleep, not crash along the way. Thank y'all for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been real. Hasn't been real fun. Just doing like revs and stuff. It was fun though. It's weird. Skyblock's kind of fun. But yeah, I'll make sure to do some more streams once I actually get my stuff set up properly. Thank y'all for enduring the literally like 2 pixel camera here. Very cool. And I will see y'all later. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.